Hey, this is Chris with Auto Text Me. I'm here today with two pretty cool guests, I would say. We all have facial hair, so I think that, is like the common bond between the three of us, because it's certainly not the hair thing. That's the common bond between the three of us. We have Mike Maleski from PSK Performance, two-shop owner, much like myself. Hello, Mike. How are you?
Hey, how's it going, Chris?
Good. And thanks for showing me your hair, because it was beautiful. It was gorgeous there. And then we have, I would say, the Adonis of hair, and that would be our own Craig O'Neill, head trainer for Auto Text Me. Craig, how are you?
Hey guys, great to be here with both of you.
Excellent. So what we're just going to ask, I'm just going to ask a simple question, because it's kind of shocking. I go to a lot of these conferences and I speak a lot, and I speak to a lot of shop owners, and the question kind of comes up: what is a digital vehicle inspection? What is a DVI? I think that we ask this question to everybody in the room at the conferences, and I think most of the people in the room at the conferences are very educated. I think it's a lot of the shops who aren't going to the conferences that need this explanation and need to know what is a DVI. Craig, you wrote a great piece. Mike wrote a great piece. They're both on LinkedIn. You should definitely check them out. Craig, I'm going to throw this question to you first. Sure. What are some basics of a digital vehicle inspection?
Well, look, at its core level, what it is an inspection that you're not doing on paper anymore. You're doing this on a tablet or a smartphone. You're taking photographs, and you're able to text or email it to your client in a really clean, concise document that addresses their main reasons for the visit and other things on the vehicle that you need to show them. The things you would traditionally have to show them by walking them through the shop, you don't even need to have them at your shop to show when you're communicating in this medium. It's photograph based. We don't want to just start telling people what's wrong with their car. We want to show them.
Excellent. No, that's a good answer. Mike, what's your answer when somebody asks you, what is a digital vehicle inspection?
Well, to me now, since my passion on it has really changed since I started utilizing it big time, is a DVI is now an industry standard. I want to put that out there because that's how I feel. A digital inspection is a powerful tool to communicate with your customers, okay? And not just on the platform of showing them what's wrong with their vehicle, the communication through the texting application of the program, whatever program you're using, is powerful. It's easy, it's quick. This generation texts, people are busy. They're too busy to take phone calls. They're at work, they can't take calls. Texting is probably the most efficient form of communication right now. So between being able to text them a digital inspection that shows them what's going on with their car while they're at work, and being able to understand what it is that they need, going back to knowledge is power, that is a huge upside to Mike, the interaction with your customer.
I'm going to key on one phrase you used, is it's their car, versus a piece of paper which could be attached to anything. Elaborate a little bit on it's their car.
Yeah, so being their vehicle, the customer thinks, okay, I've never been to the shop before. I'm giving them a try. I had to drop it off because I worked that day, and they send me a message telling me I need brakes. And the stigma in the industry, sad to say, but the stigma is, that we're just trying to sell people, and we're not trustworthy, when it's the exact opposite. We care for our customers and their vehicles, and we want to be as transparent as possible. So telling that person, hey, yes, you need brakes, but let me show you your brakes on your car. Let me show you your pads and your rotors and what kind of shape they're in, and this will really land home why we are recommending that you replace them.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
It is their car. Craig, would you like to elaborate on that, Craig?
Absolutely. What you're striking at is the tangibility of what we're discussing, right?
Yeah.
We're selling invisible services half the time, and people don't understand what it is they just bought. They don't even feel like they just bought anything. And I had the unique privilege or burden of going to my local dealership recently for a recall, airbag season again. So our Honda van, and I asked them to do their courtesy inspection. They had a digital check-in software and everything else. I asked them to do this, look for any safety issues. I haven't been under my car in a while, so why not? They only ended up texting me that the car was finished later in the day, even though I had asked the service advisor to contact me with anything. And I said, well, how about the inspection? And he said, well, no, yep, they checked it over and didn't find anything. So, well, can I see the results? Well, we would have shown it to you if we found anything, but since we didn't find anything, there's nothing there. And I was like, did you even look at it? I mean, that's all I'm thinking this whole time. I have zero confidence that I even have a new airbag installed somewhere under the passenger side dash at this point, because I can't tell that anything has changed on my car.
Craig, I want to point out a digital vehicle inspection does not replace bad service.
Right. Oh, well, you're absolutely correct. Yes.
Yeah.
But I know
Just
they
the tool.
provide the DVI and they didn't give it. And so that lack of tangibility had me doubting the other components of the service on top of it. So absolutely. And it was a brand new service advisor, but this is the second time I've had to have an airbag recall done at that same dealer, exactly the same process, different person. And it's like, why don't people want to take the car back here? Gee. Yeah.
I want to follow up, Mike, when you said an industry standard. I think that's a great point. I say this often about the whole digital revolution that's happening, the digital, whatever you want to call it. Think about a coffee shop 10 years ago. It was revolutionary when they brought in Wi-Fi. Now you can't go to a coffee shop without Wi-Fi. As a matter of fact, you can't go to a business without Wi-Fi. It is a required piece of a coffee shop. You're going to be surprised if they don't have one. I think that this industry absolutely deserves a tool like this and needs a tool like this for the transparency and the trust within a customer. Because like you said, it's their car. They're trusting. And when you're sending pictures of their car, I have had one time in using a digital inspection, it was a battery. Now we took pictures of the rest of the car and the battery, she goes, that's not my battery. And I was like, ma'am, for us to take pictures of the rest of your car and to hide one bad battery in there, you would have to think we're a very dishonest shop. And I can promise you that that is not the case. So I made sure, hey guys, make sure you capture the whole engine compartment, a little bit of the color on the side of the vehicle.
Yeah,
so
context.
Thank you guys very much. Digital vehicle inspection, taking and digitizing your inspection, and there's multiple ways to obviously send it. Once again, 2 great pieces by both Mike and Craig online. Go look them up. Once again, this is Chris from Auto Text Me, talking about what is a digital vehicle inspection. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.